Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of my time at Portia. So in the last episode we were in the abandoned ruins and we gained this little sofa, which is pretty cool. You can actually sit down on this and it recovers your stamina, very slowly I might add, but it does recover it over time. So if you've got a bit of spare time at the end of the day and you really desperately need to do something, you can sit down and recover just a little bit. Now, since the last episode, we've had a new patch, the harbour update, which is really cool, and I'm just going to show you a few bits, but I have actually created an update video using my personal save game, so if you want to check that out, be sure to watch it. If not, I'll show you a couple of bits as we play along anyway. One of the really cool things that they've changed is that you can now change the colour of your furniture. So perchance you don't like this bright pink sofa and want maybe, I don't know, let's say a green one or a yellow one or a blue or purple or whatever colour you choose, you can now do that. However, it does cost 1 pigment to change it, which you can now craft on at the blender rather than the work table. But it does require you to have some rainbow flowers, I believe it is, which you can purchase the seeds from the Church of Light people. So that's handy, but of course you need to be a bit further into the game. You may be able to purchase the pigments from one of the vendors, but I just can't remember if I've seen them or not. The only downside to that is, of course, I had mentioned about colour coordinating your storage boxes so you can sort your raw materials and what have you. However, that now, of course, also requires 1 pigment. So you can't do that until you've got some dyes, unfortunately. I'm just going to quickly show you this home panel. You can see that the leather sofa has now increased our max stamina by 7. So that's really good. And I'm going to take this little storage box out because I've decided I don't want it in the house. I'm going to place it near my work table, I think. Another really cool feature that they've added is that you no longer need to go and get all of your raw materials out of your storage boxes. You don't need them in your bags. So that's really good. So we can get rid of all this stuff, although we're going to run out of space soon, so this isn't going to last for long, but never mind. So if we go to, say, this table here, we'll just gather the copper bars and we'll put them in here so you can, oh no we can't, what can we swap them with? We'll swap them with the milk. So you can see they're in the storage box. If we go to this now, you can see that it knows what we have in our storage boxes, which is awesome. This is going to save so much time for crafting, which is really good. Now we need 3 of these copper blades, so we'd best get those. And we're going to need some wood to refuel our furnace, our furnaces even, because we have 2. And we're also going to need to head into the mine ruins because we need some copper to carry on making the bars. Now a lot of things, they've done some kind of reset, so trees and what have you have reset. So if you had any trees in your little workshop farm area that you chop down, as you can see, it's respawned, as well as all the chests in the game have been reset, so you can go ahead and collect the worn gloves again if you so choose, and all the other items that you found along the way in the little hidden chests around the world. Good thing is, I suppose, you can just sell them, so it's not all bad. So I'm not going to go mad collecting loads of wood, but we'll get a little bit. Another really good feature that they've updated is the fishing. I found it really difficult. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous episode. I think I did, but I may not have. But yeah, I found it difficult. I tried to fish, got 1 fish eventually. But yeah, I didn't like it too much, but they've made it easier and now I actually don't mind it, so I guess we can do some fishing at some point, which is cool. Oh, you can now decorate your homes with picture frames as well. So when you eventually unlock the camera, you can make put any pictures you take with characters and such on the wall, which is cool. I can't remember if you can make that yet already. Let's have a quick look. Can you? Is it a gift one? No, you see, I've got a beginner's work table, so level 1. So I can't actually make that yet. But we will be able to at some point. Right, so I don't quite want to use all the wood out of my inventory, because we're going to need some, I'm sure, for something or other. So let's just put a little bit in, and then we'll get rid of the rest. Now, we were making a civil cutter, and of course we need 5 stone bricks and 2 copper blades. We've set off 3 copper blades, but we're going to need to hand those into Paulie. So let's make a couple more bricks. Yeah, we're going to need these. Oh, it's ready in 30 minutes. Oh, that's frustrating. Maybe we could go chop another tree down, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need a little bit more wood before the end of the day anyway. Might as well wait and gather that. And we need to go and talk with Lee and hand in our mission about data disks. And I believe we've got some similar chats to have with Petra at the research centre. So we'll be able to start researching our plans so that we get more diagrams to make at this assembly station. So that'd be cool. Right, so let's go and head on up and see if we can get a commission. That would be good. Oh, I believe we also need to make a planter box for Emily at the farm. Oh, here's Lee. I've just spotted him there, so let's talk to him.
Good day, Builder. Oh dear, a data disk.
You know what this is?
Of course. This is what the ancients used to store information on their technologies back in the age of corruption. It is highly dangerous because there's a chance this little item here can contain the blueprint for world destruction.
It can't be that bad, right?
You're what, 18? 19? The Age of Darkness is probably just another fairy tale story to you, right? When I was young, my great-grandma told me first-hand accounts about the time before Peach, the time when folks lived in the ruins underground. She went days without food. Everyone fought everyone else over the most basic of things. People were considered old when they hit 30, and it was always dark. Imagine that. That's what the end of the world looked like. And that was created by the very same dark technology stored inside this little disk. Anyhow, I'm not trying to scare you, but it's the reality of your builder business. All the dangerous technology are spread around the world, waiting to be stumbled upon. And in the case of the research center and cities like Vega 5, expediting in their recovery, then calamity will strike again.
So it's a priority of the Church to seek out and destroy all the data disks and other dangerous relics, with help from rune divers such as yourself, of course. So I can give this to you?
Yes, that's right. The Church will reward you handsomely for your efforts. We have in our possession a vast amount of green technology, learned through the ages. Oh, wait a minute. I know that look. The Church isn't against the use of good technology that can bring telesis to our society. We're only against dangerous technology.
What kind of green technology?
Mostly special seeds. You'll see. We can share what we have with you as you bring us more discs. You do know how to plant crops, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. Here, I'll take that disc and give you some seeds to get you started. When you discover more discs, bring them to us and we'll give you more seeds. You'll be doing this world a great service.
Fantastic. Right, so that's Lee talked to, so we've done that now. Now I want to go and get a commission, and then we're going to head down to the research centre first. Although we do need some copper. That's the frustrating thing. I want to see if we can get a commission, because we're going to need lots of money. So let's see what we can make. 4 copper pipes, not bad. 5 glasses. I think all our stone furnaces are kind of used up, so I don't think we can do that one. Or 3 wooden storage boxes. I'm going to say we'll go with the copper pipes. Now the frustrating thing is we need copper to continue because we've run out. And we need to go and hand in the research quests before the day runs out. Oh, right, we'll just quickly go and do this first. Oh, and we can hand the copper blades into Paulie as well. So while we're here. I just don't want to miss the shop shutting and the research centre shutting before we finish. Strapping quality. Expected nothing less from you, smallish builder. Cool. Oh, and we leveled up. Awesome. Right, so let's have a quick look. Now we started putting our points into intensive training, which increases our experience gained. But I'm going to chuck one last point into endurance usage, decreases by 3 when dodge rolling. Evasive move, because the dodge roll uses a lot of endurance and it's kind of frustrating. So we'll do that. Let's go and hand in this mission to Petra. And we could do some research while we're here as well.
What do we have here? Ah, a data disk.
You know what it is?
You want to know? This is actually related to how you can discover new diagrams for your workshop handbook. We rely on relic components from the past to build a lot of our current constructs. Many relics in this world are beyond our current understanding, and you won't be able to build them. Not even in 100 years. That's where this data disk comes in. These data disks are located all around the world. They hold lots of useful information on the old relics. If you find any, give them to us and we'll help you research into these relics. The research effort will produce the diagrams that you need to build them. We're not miracle workers, so don't expect us to come up with things from scratch, but we do know a thing or two about how the components should fit together. Anyway, just remember that if you find any data disks, bring them to me, okay?
Cool. Oh, what did you bring me this time? Ah, this must be a piece of a relic. You can use our recovery machine in the research centre to restore it to its original shape. It'll take data disks, but it should be pretty fast. Have fun. Right, so if we talk to her as well, we can now do some research.
Did you discover something new?
And we'll give her 5 data disks. That should be enough data disks. Still, if you want to expedite our research, you can submit more data disks. The more data, the faster we work. So now you can increase the speed of your research, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to bother at the minute because I don't think we have a lot. But you have the option to say no, but you can increase it by 25% or 50%, which is pretty cool.
The data corruption on these disks are minimal. There should be useful info on them. We'll have something for you by tomorrow.
Cool. So this is the this is the relic recovery station, recovery machine, and basically you can see I've got an old thermos piece. You need the other piece to be able to make this, but yeah, you can make this item when you get all the parts. As you can see, we don't actually have many data disks left, so hopefully we'll gather some more of those soon. Right, so that's that done. Let's go and head on up to the... Oh, yeah, we need to go to the abandoned ruins. I was going to say we need to get crafting some more copper bars. However, we don't have any more copper right now, so we're going to have to wait until we get some more. But at least we got that done before they shut, because it's really annoying if you get to 6 o'clock and you realise you haven't actually handed in a mission. It's a little frustrating, but never mind. So we've got a commission to do, which is cool. We can make some copper pipes. That'll get us a bit of cash. Some gold, as they call it. And yeah. Of course, we're still on our first weekly pass for the abandoned ruins, so we want to make sure we use our weekly pass as much as possible, because we got a discount this time, if you remember. Oh, another cool feature they've done is you can now rename your workshop, which is really good. As you can remember, I kind of stumbled upon, what name do I call it? Kind of last minute, just like, oh, the workshop. That'll do. So now you can rename it if you decide you didn't like the name. Unfortunately, the characters haven't changed for it, so you can still only type a short name. And as well, it costs 1,000 golds to rename your workshop, so you do need the money as well. So yeah, there is that. Unfortunately, I wish they'd made it so you can make the name longer, because really, what can you call it? If anyone can think of a really good name, and I like it, then I will change the name in the game to something different. But I'm stumped as to what you can even come up with that amount of letters or whatever. It's not a lot at all. Now we're probably gonna need. Ooh, did we get enough wood? Now I don't know. You see, because it's in my storage. I kind of wish it'd say here you have so many in your storage. Do we need to keep getting copper? Ooh, let's just see if there's a relic or something here, because that would be handy. Maybe we can get some more data discs. And dig through the copper to get to it. So we'll still get our copper and tin. Oops. We're not going to be able to do this very often. So we're going to run out really soon. Ooh, so power stone and 2 old parts. That's cool. Right, I'm not going to finish using the rest of my stamina just in case we need a little bit of wood from somewhere. So let's head on back to our base and make some copper bars, because we're going to need 2 more copper blades for our civil cutter. Ooh, see, a chest. This is one I collected earlier. It was the one I collected and didn't have enough room in my bags, and then had to wait to the items were still there though. They were still there, which is cool. Right, so the crafting's completed here, so let's get making another 10, and I reckon we can just refuel that fully, and we can. Now I won't refuel that at the minute, but can we make any copper blades? We can make 1. Ah, we need 2. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, look, there's the chest for the worn gloves as well. They have actually removed the animation where your character kind of goes, ta-da! Look what I got out of the chest. So yeah, they've done that. It kind of makes it a little bit better, I guess. It's a little bit less over the top. But yeah, so we can sell that second pair of worn gloves, so that's handy. So we'll get a teeny tiny bit of money. Not a lot by the look of it. 5 golds. Wow. That'll make a huge difference. Not. Right, so what have we got here? We've got tin, stone and sand. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of the wood, plant fibres and copper. Might as well just keep that salad sauce on our inventory. Maybe the milk as well. And we can't really get rid of anything else, which is annoying because we need another box. Right, we need our bricks. So we'll have those. And we'll plonk them in there. And we still got 1 left. Oops, I did not mean to press that. I do that all the time. I want to get rid of the item out of her hands and I press escape. I don't know why. I keep doing it. Right. We need to make a small planter box. What do we need for that? Oh, we need wooden boards, so we're going to need the civil cutter for that, unfortunately. So that's going to have to wait. Ooh, this is a trap box that you can now place down near the colourful llamas, and you can catch colourful llamas. And it says that you can now have a colourful llama as a ride, which is really cool. So I'm just wondering if that means it's like a mount, like a horse. Because if that's the case, then that is awesome. Like, I want one, like right now. But yeah, that's really cool. Right, so actually, I think I'm going to stop it making the bricks for now. And we'll get it crafting some bronze bars. It's going to use our copper, unfortunately. But we're going to have to head back in and get some more anyway. But before we finish for the day, let's just quickly use up this stamina and gather a little bit of wood. We won't be able to do much, I'm sure, but if we get a little bit more, it might help us for when we need to make those wooden boards. Ooh, just awesome. Did we get them? Yeah, we got that. Cool. Right, let's just head on in and go to sleep, I guess, for the day. Ooh, we're on day 6 now, that's cool. Right, so let's have a look and see what copper bars we've got. And we need to make another copper blade for this civil cutter. And then we need to get making some copper pipes as well. So we can make one more copper blade, and then copper pipes. Ooh, we're going to need 8 copper bars. We've only got 5 on the go. How many did that say we had? Oh, 3. Oh, so we do actually have enough. But we will need to go and get some copper anyway. And I think we're going to have to make a wooden storage box as well. So we'll get making one more of those. And we'll plonk that down somewhere. Because we haven't got much space left now. So I think I'll just plonk it down here, I think. There will do. Oh, it's such a shame I can't change the colour of it now, but never mind. We'll put crafted items in here. We'll put our old parts and such in there. And then we can put in our ore and things. Maybe we can put some of these in that other one as well. I like things organised, and I just don't have enough wooden resources to make enough boxes at the moment. But never mind, we'll get there eventually. We are only new to this game at the moment. Well, new to this save anyway. So I'll just chuck them in there out of the way. Bye, I'm going to put them down there. Oh, I'm so terrible. Right, how long have we got? 27 minutes. Right, okay. We're going to need a little bit more wood, I think. So let's go and get that quickly. Oh, and actually, we're going to need some animal feces as well, unfortunately, to make a small planter box. So maybe we can go and get some from the colourful llamas. So yeah, let's go do that instead. And oh, I've just remembered actually, I've got to make a practice sword. So we could do that as well. Because I think we got given some hardwood which would give us enough to make a practice sword. I mean, you can punch them like this and it doesn't take too long. But, oh, look at this! Oh, this is awesome and very gross. We can actually just gather these for the animal feces. Just gather the dung piles that are there. And oh, we got some potato fruit seeds. I hate how much these run around. We'll get a couple more. Just to get some fur and such. Because we're going to need that at some point. Especially the worn fur to make into fibre cloth. It's essential at some point. You need loads of it. So right, oh, we've got our other copper blade. Cool. So let's get that on here. Oh, and if you look, you can just press R and it will put the items in your inventory. Apparently very slowly on my game. But never mind. So there we go. We have our first civil cutter. Yay! So we can place that down. I'm going to chuck it there, I think. And we'll get crafting some wooden boards. Now, how many did we need? Oh, we need to fuel it with power stones. So that's handy. We didn't have to have those in our bags. Let's just make 5 wooden boards for now. Because I don't think we needed many. Ah, we only needed 3, so that's fine. I'll tell you what, let's just... Oh, actually no, we better not. We're running out of wood again. Oh, this is a nightmare. Right, okay, so we're going to need some in that one. And some in this one. Cool. So... Oh, we have mail. Oh, I didn't even notice. Let's answer that. Oh, from the research centre. We've found something useful in the data disk you brought in yesterday. There is a lot of information for us to go through. We'll mail you the results within 1 day. Oh, that's cool. So in the next episode, we'll find out what that was. What else do we need to make? Now that we've made a civil cutter, we need to move on to the basic skiver. So I guess that's what we want to be making next. Now what did that say? We need a marble plank and 2 bronze pipes. Oh, cool. But I think we're going to need to do our commerce commission first. Let's just have a quick look. Missions even. Yeah, we've got 3 days, 16 hours to make 4 copper pipes. And we can only make 2 at the moment. So let's get making those. And we're making wooden boards, so we can't make the marble plank either. And actually, let's just have a little look. Do we have some marble? We have enough to make 1. So we may have to consider chopping down some rocks. But let's go and get some more copper. Because we're going to need a lot. So maybe we could see if we can find some relics while we're in here this time as well. Right, where is our pickaxe? There it is. Let's just head to this patch of copper, I think, again. It's quite a good place to... Sorry, my throat's just gone funny. Oh, it's quite a good place to gather copper, this. Oh, wow, we've leveled up again. Cool. That'll be another thing they've added, is you can now skill up, gain experience from crafting. So we must be gaining a bit from that as well, which is cool. Right, so I'm going to change tactics now. I'm going to move into the gather tree, and we're going to place a point in power up, which increases our maximum stamina by 2%, because that will come in handy for sure. We're going to need lots of stamina. And I think I'm going to try and see if we can find some relics and mine copper ore at the same time, if we can. Although we're onto stone and sand now. Didn't last very long, did it? But we'll try. We'll try. We'll get a bit of copper ore while we're at it. Although part of me does think just go on a complete copper mining session rather than trying to get the relics. But it just mixes it up a little bit, doesn't it? Right, let's go for this one. This looks nice and bright. And we'll head in. Oh, look, it's just out of range. Oh, but it's right there. Oh, we got an eyeglass. Okay. What else can we get? Oh, that one looks like it might be promising. Where is it? Oh, that's out of the copper section as well. Just. What can we find this time, I wonder? Oh, an old part. Okay. Well, they will come in handy, so it wasn't all bad. But let's get mining some copper, because that's what we're here for. Oh, it's so easy to get distracted and just go, ooh, relics. Shinies. I want those. Ooh. If you do already have the DD stops around for the DD transport, they've actually moved one of them. There was kind of a doorway that led out into the area for the hazardous ruins, and they've now placed it at the research centre, so that's really useful. We have to go to the research centre quite a lot, so the fact that they've placed it there is pretty cool. I like that. In my other save I do have those, but I haven't got that far yet in this one. So that's something to look forward to, because I actually really enjoyed making those and trying to beat Higgins to the recipes. It was fun. I think I managed to make 4 of the 5. Not quite all 5, but I managed to make 4. Which is good. Well, I think I did make a 5th one just in case. And I ended up one with a spare one in my inventory. Not really sure what to do with that, but never mind. Right, let's stop there because we might just need a teeny tiny bit of wood. Oh, God. Oh, this blooming jetpack is so out of control. Or should I say I can't use it. But never mind. Right, we've got enough copper now. So let's head on down to our camp. Workshop. Base, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it because it is a workshop. Yeah, we'll just call it the workshop. But I kind of want to call it a farm as well because you do eventually farm on it. But yeah. Right, what have we got so far? We've got 2 copper bars, so that's cool. Let's get crafting some more. And we are out of wood. So that's not good. Oh, our inventory's full. Ah, right, okay. Right, so what have we got in here? Oh, not a lot of room, that's for sure. We can get rid of some of these. Not a lot else. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, potato fruit seed. I forgot I'd gotten that. I'll do for now for that one. Oh, there we go. We've got our copper pipes. We can make 1 more. Ah, we're 1 short. That's frustrating. Right, let's just chuck these in here. We'll keep the copper pipes though, because you do still need to have your normal items in your inventory as well. The items for this, unfortunately. And I'm guessing you probably need to keep your mission items in your inventory as well. Ooh, we've got wooden planks. Ooh, can we make a planter box now? That'd be cool. Yes, we can. Awesome. Cool. Right, so let's get that. And we need our wheat seeds. Now, where did we put those? That's that one. And our fertilizer. Because we need to... Now that we've made the planter box, we actually need to harvest some wheat. That's the next part of the mission. Oh, let's place it there. Oh, you can't. Really? Well, it looks like I can. Oh, there will have to do. Right, okay, so I'll get rid of that. And we will... You can check the status of your crops, but we need to place one in first. But then when you see this bar... this is for the fertilizer. So currently there's like a red face on it to the right hand side. If we put some fertilizer in, it changes to green and the bar fills up with yellow. And this one requires 3 lots of fertilizer, and that will basically mean that now the plants should yield better crops, which is cool. Oh, we've got a copper pipe. Can we make 1 more? Not quite. We need 1 more bar. Of course we do. Can we chop any more trees down? Not really. We don't have much stamina, do we? Is there a little teeny tiny one? That'll give us something. Oof. What's it giving us? 4. Ah, right. Okay, that's not a lot. Right. Do we have anything in here? Milk gives us 6 stamina. Well, that's pointless. I could go and show you the sofa, I guess. We've got quite a little bit of time, which is frustrating. This is the only thing really early in the game. You just seem to run out of stamina really quick. But yes, we can sit here. And you'll see our stamina bar at the bottom is now flashing. And it slowly, very slowly increases. And just before I got her to sit down, you'll notice this happens. It's when you're holding your axe for chopping down trees. You can basically swipe and then swipe again in succession, and then it puts the item back in your inventory, which is quite handy. But we're going to put that back where it was because we want it there. But yeah, it took me a while to realise. I actually had to search how to do that. I missed it in the tooltips. I've seen it in there since. But yeah, that's really handy. I do like this sofa. It's quite cool. Right, so I think I'm going to end this part here anyway. We've got a commission on the go, which is cool. We've got our civil cutter. Yay! Awesome! We've now started our research. And of course, we've got the amazing Alpha 7.0 update, which has brought so many great new features to the game, which is awesome. So, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you want to be notified of new videos. Please leave a comment. All comments are welcome. And if you have a suggestion for the name of the workshop, then please submit that in the comments below. Yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this episode, and thanks for watching.